AFTV just about to head out to the game. Fulham versus Arsenal. This game is absolutely massive today. The last game of 2023. And you have to say it's been a good 2023 for Arsenal. We challenged for the league. We fell short. We started off this season really, really well. But the last game against West Ham left us with a bit of a bitter taste in our mouth. It really was quite a poor performance, in front of goal. We dropped points and, all of a sudden, where we were looking kind of good, great little point against Liverpool. All of a sudden, that's not a great point. It starts to look like 1 point out of 6 in this Christmas period. Arsenal, let's face it, have to win today. A draw is not really good enough. Defeat is a bit unthinkable at the moment, and it's not an easy game. We're coming up against a team that, we lost to West Ham. This team beat West Ham 5-0. Although I know Fulham, over the past couple of games, haven't done very well. Their last game, they suffered a 3-0 defeat as well. But really and truly, we've got to win this game today. And let's not forget, it was Fulham who came to the Emirates and made us drop our first points when we drew that game 2-2, when they got that equaliser against the run of play. And again, it was another game. Even though we scored 2 goals, we found them a bit difficult to break down. So Arsenal need a good performance today. There are players in the team that I'm sure they're feeling like they need or they owe the team a performance. Saka has not been himself. Martinelli's not been himself, There's a few other players in that team. Jesus was, a bit profligate in front of goal the other day. We really, really need those guys to step up today, and we really need a big performance. And if we get a big performance, it's all good again. I think we go back to second in the league. We're actually sitting in 4th at the moment after yesterday's results. Manchester City equal on points with us with a game in hand. How ominous is that they're breathing down our neck? So, I think Arsenal really have to win this game. And I do feel that we will get the job done. This team is a team, we've got to give them credit for this, that bounce back after adversity. So I'm expecting him to go there to a difficult place, Craven Cottage, lovely ground to go to, traditional ground, but difficult place to go to, managed by a very good manager, Marco Silva. But I'm expecting Arsenal to get the job done today. It's going to be really interesting to see if we make any significant changes, because there's been a lot of games and we just played the last game a few days ago. But I get the feeling that we're so stung by that defeat against West Ham that we may play a similar team with, say, Havertz being the only change that comes in. And Zinchenko has to defend better today. Last couple of games, his defending has been called into question, and no doubt Fulham will be targeting him, and they've got some really, really tricky and quick wingers and wing backs. So very important that he plays well. I'm going to go for Arsenal winning this by 2-0. Getting back on track ahead of, let's remember the next game is the FA Cup against Liverpool. And then after that, we've got a break of a couple of weeks before we get back into Premier League action. So number one, let's finish off the 2023 in a high. But also, number one, just before that breaking games, let's make sure that we finish in a great position. So 2-0 I'm going. Let me know what you think in the comments. But on my way to Craven Cottage, we're going to do this.